I'm Hovey Smith, and in the next few minutes we're going to take you through black bear hunting in North America. Many, many more people are now having the opportunity to hunt this magnificent animal.
Hello, I'm Hovey Smith, the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, and we're here in northern Idaho, and we're going to do backyard bear hunting. Now, bear are increasingly common throughout the United States. We have them in the northwest, in the southeast, and the northeast, as well as along the Atlantic coast. Surprisingly, one of the biggest bear in North America killed recently was an 800-pound black bear in coastal North Carolina. So you don't have to go all the way to Alaska to shoot a black bear. So we're hunting around here, just a few miles from this gentleman's house, on his back lot, so to speak, and we're going to go out and see if we can get a bear. And here comes my host.
Hi, I'm Clint Boone, standing here with Hovey Smith. We're up here in North Idaho hunting for black bear, literally in my backyard.
How long have you had bear here, Clint?
Oh, I've been hunting black bear in Idaho here for about 5 years, and it's beautiful. I love every minute of it.
Now here you have some big ones.
Yes, there's some dandies up here. We've had some on camera late at night, 2, 3 in the morning, 500, 600 pounds, I imagine.
Okay. Well, let's go see if we can get one.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Baiting is done in Idaho, Canada, and in other states. Generally, many people consider this too easy a way to get a bear, but these are people who have never done it. Baiting is a lot of work. First off, you have to get your bait to where the bear are, and that is often in very, very steep and difficult country. Here I am with a bear. This one was taken over bait in Canada. It's a black bear, just like the one I shot a continent apart in Idaho. This is another Idaho bear. This one was taken out of fruit orchards by the spot and stalk technique, and in this case I used a muzzle-loading rifle. This gentleman is C.J. Buck Knives, who sponsored my hunt, and he's looking very happy to get out of the office for a few minutes. Idaho is mining country, and here's an old mine. The country is very, very steep, very heavily vegetated. You don't see a bear in this country. There are cultural features. This is the famous Snake Pit Bar, which is near Kellogg, Idaho, and has been a fixture there since the 1880s. Here, typical wood, old buildings. Yeah, this is typical Idaho. Magnificent country. Here we are. This is a ranch. The buildings are in the background. The mountains in the far background are where we're going to be hunting bear. They're steep and thick, thick, thick. The clear area is anomalous. That's a burn. Most of the area is very thickly covered, and about the only way you can get a bear is actually by baiting in that thick, thick country. Here's a typical bait barrel. We sat this bait for 3 days, and so absolutely nothing was coming to it. Here is another bait. There's a burn going to put some scent in the air, oftentimes maple or honey. Clint here is starting a honey burn, putting honey in a coffee can and a can of Sterno underneath it, and this puts out a scent. Well, guess what? Here comes a bear. He's approaching in the very thick stuff, as you can see. He's feeding along the way, but moving fairly rapidly. Clint later told me that he had heard him circle the bait. Okay. Thick country, I can't shoot yet. Just too thick for a crossbow. As it turned out, I should not have attempted this shot, although it, by pure luck, turned out well. All right. Stepping into a more open area. Keep on coming, boy. Keep on. I'm ready for you. Got the crossbow up. Looking in an open area. There he is. There he is. Down and instantly killed. Wow. You see a very concerned hunter here. That arrow did not hit where I aimed. I aimed at the shoulder, which as it turned out was not a good shot either. The arrow was deflected by a small branch, and if you cycle this back, you can see a little quiver on one of the branches in the frame. That's what it was deflected from, and it was deflected from behind the shoulder straight into the animal's brain. Here it is. Nice average size Idaho black bear, about 5 feet long. It's a spring bear, so it weighs less than it will in the fall, about 165, 185 pounds. This is the crossbow, a Parker Tornado crossbow. These are the 3 new Pack Light buck knives that I was field testing and used. I did all the skinning with a middle knife that you see here. It has a skeletal frame, so it's very light, but it's made out of the same steel that Buck uses on their other knives, and it has a hollow ground blade. So it works very well, and the point is not pointy enough to puncture through the hide. I did slice through the hide a couple of times, but that was with the blade, not the point. And here is the animal's skin. It looks small. Under all that fur, it is small. It's only the size of a Great Dane or so. Now, this is a fall bear. The white material is fat. You can see how fat this bear is. This is the skin from my Idaho bear. He's well furred, beautiful skin, large head, and large paws for such a bear. When you're hunting in the field, you skin under primitive conditions. I got some cardboard box flats, which you see laid out here, and a towel, and that's what I skin him on. Okay, I eat my bear meat. And here's a haunch from a bear, and it's on a grill, and that turned out very, very well indeed. This is a southern Georgia specialty, Brunswick stew. In part, it uses the meat from a boiled bear head. We also do this with hogs. This is a pasty, P-A-S-T-Y, from Cornwall, England, done with bear meat, potatoes, peas, vegetables, onions. Here's a stir fry done with bear meat in the Chinese fashion. So there are many ways you can cook bear meat. It is edible, and you can do much other things with it besides making sausage. Here's another of my books, Crossbow Hunting, which also has cleaning instructions and recipes for bear and other game. Now, my books are available from a number of sources. You can get them from almost any online retailer. Amazon.com has them, for example. Author House is probably the least expensive source for backyard deer hunting. They give a discount. And you can find out more information on the books by visiting my website and my blog. Good hunting and good eating.